What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome on back to Dragon Age Inquisition. As always, if you're new here or haven't yet, please do subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and of course, if you want to catch up on the rest of the Let's Play so far, go ahead and check the description below. I'll have the whole series down there in order for everybody. Are you guys ready to get another taste of the grand game? Let's continue this melodrama. Oh, very old legion.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celene is from her side. Empress Celene is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
Somebody you've had dealings with in the past, huh? I wonder who that could be.
How can Celene openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
Have any words about this person?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
So she's going back inside the ballroom then. See if we can grab anything from these. It's still here, so perhaps. More whispering.
Boring.
Boring. Trophy room right here. Locked for now, of course. Mafrath the Betrayer, carved by Letanu for Empress Idvad. Statue of some Tevintas. Lambert Valmon, the Swaggering Lion. Did tell me to eavesdrop on somebody here. Triumph of the Dragon Age, commissioned by Empress Celene in honor of the Grey Warden actions at the Battle of Denerim, which ended the Fifth Blight.
Must be something here.
Servants' quarters and grand apartment. The coin.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
Briala's elves, I wonder.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Guest wing in the upper room, huh? Whoa, that was revealing. I swear you can get something from this, which is why I keep returning to it.
Just gossip.
Yeah, I swear you can have something from that. I think that's why it's respawning, but I think it might be random chance. Continue out.
We have confirmation.
Well, I was hoping to keep listening to that, actually.
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
You seem more comfortable with a Grand Orlesian ball than I'd have expected.
I have seen countless such displays in my journeys in the Fae.
Were you comfortable being
The
called
path
my
will always be the
manservant?
same. Only the costumes change.
Have you seen anything useful?
No, sadly. I do not have the look of one of the elven servants, or I might well be invisible. I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have an entire society of their own. If you want to find something useful, I would pay attention to what the servants do.
Good
Have you
advice.
encountered any trouble with the noble?
It's always the little people, right? We've learned plenty of that from doing Sarah's
I have kept to
missions.
myself, for fear of giving them some purchase to cling to. The food and drink are excellent, however. and the servants have been happy to refill my glass.
I'll be back.
And well,
Well, eat well, enjoy yourself.
Confirmation. Give the signal.
At once.
Confirmation of what?
Interesting. Good to know.
Yeah, we got a secret out of that somehow. Verjudical again.
Gaspar is wasting his time.
More elven servants.
Should have considered that.
Interesting.
More secrets.
Boring.
Not much there, unfortunately. We got another coin.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. How curious.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspar. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
Another time, my lord.
Useful information, and we got some court approval out of that.
I don't like that Grand Duke. Nobody should own as many hunting.
More
You
whispering
don't want to be
elves.
here, stranger.
Oh, I think I do. And the threat just makes me more curious.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Briella we have a situation.
Is everybody blind to the bloodstains all over the floor from where you guys just were? Why are there bloodstains all over this place? Like, for real. Council of Heralds vassal.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspar's vitriol.
Awfully selfish of this Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspar's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me.
Gaspard's death threats,
You
huh?
are too kind, Inquisitor.
Well, we got 15 court approval out of that. Another coin. No, that was something else.
Well, well. What's this?
Alam Shiral investigation. Clues. Clara, kitchen staff, entered servant's wing by main stair 130. Fernan, undergardener, entered servant's wing from hall 245. Sophie, chambermaid, entered servant's wing from hall 322. Marius, footman, entered servant's wing by main stair 345. Briala, we need immediate support down there. Something's gone wrong. I was expecting that to be another coin.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You're too gullible.
Don't give me that. I've seen the way.
I'm right behind you, actually. Let's head out into the gardens. Search the rooms in the upper guest wing. Not quite yet. We'll save, though, before we continue.
My lord! My lord Inquisitor! May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
Oh.
I am always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celene is eager to assist
they
the Herald
triplets?
of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspar is defeated.
How touching.
That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
I'm sure that she
as
does.
soon as Gaspar is out of the way.
Had to
But we
reiterate
have
that, did you?
taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Well, that's the first person that's outwardly tried to get our assistance in removing the other. I suppose Gaspard asked us about Briala, but he didn't outright tell us that she had to be defeated and things like that.
I had no idea.
More scandalous secrets. I think this is our fountain where we can toss our coins. We get some court approval out of that. Again, is nobody talking in this party about the blood stains all over the place?
This is a private conversation.
I'm sure it is. For the next 3 seconds.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
And you hitting the nail on the head. Somebody finally saw.
You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celene.
A random bag of stuff in here with onyx in it. I mean, I'll take it. Surprised, but I'll take it. That needs 3 Hala statues. Well, that will be something we take care of later.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Go ahead and save here. Once we climb this wood right here, it's going to start the timer that we have to get back to the ballroom, so we'll have to be fast with all the stuff that we do. Exploring the off-limit spaces of the palace can yield rewards, but take care not to be gone too long. When you're absent from the party, people will notice, and your court approval will drop. Let's try to be quick about it then. We need a Hala statue for that. See if we can find one quickly. That's one of them. Some kind of trade secret thing there, I think it's a... You can see our court approval ticking down the longer we take. Alright, let us hold here. Drop a save real quick. Negotiations. Alam Shiral investigation. Clues. Celene. We can discuss this like adults, can't we? We both know the weapon at Briala's disposal could not only turn the tide of our war, but every war. The Empire must control it. I do not believe you disagree. She is now a greater threat to Orlais than anything else. If you and I work together, we can wrest control away from her. Do not deceive yourself that she will be open to negotiation or diplomacy. You know her better than anyone. You know that's impossible, Gaspard, and there is 4 dead people here. Looks like 2 mercenaries on the floor, and then 2 Orlesians. Kind of following the blood trail here. Oh, we're in the Grand Library now. I see. Arrow of time flies in only one direction. Its path lights our way forward. Alam Shiral investigation. Clues. Lady M. I need you at my side tonight. The unpleasantness in the royal wing has convinced me there is no safety within the palace. I do not expect my cousin to employ magic, but I would hardly be surprised if he provoked another infestation. Since my court enchanter is not here to assist me, I must rely entirely upon you. There is no one else I can trust. Celene. Lady M. Lady M, huh?
That's the bell. We should get back to the ballroom.
That is the first one. And let's see if we can figure this out quickly. I would assume we do the same on the other side. And what do we have down here, I wonder, in this secret hidden little goodie room? We're definitely going to be a little late back to the ballroom, but we have 73, so not much to fear about the approval.
Second bell. Fashionably late now.
We can get an extra 10 for being a little late, which I think is hilarious. I don't think we should walk back into the ballroom with this balefire torch, however. More secret correspondence. There is an achievement here, I believe, for getting 100% court approval. If you follow what I'm doing, you may get it or you may not. It depends how quickly I can get through this. But that's not what I'm shooting for here. I'm shooting for dialogues and things, not the 100 court approval. So I'll be taking my time doing a lot of this stuff. We're probably going to get the third bell if we don't move our asses, so... I'm going to try and move my ass a little here. Yeah, there it is.
Third bell. Crap. Now I'm just plain late.
That's okay. With the secrets that I'm doing here, we do get some back, so it won't be too big of a deal. And that we can kind of just yeet ourselves over here. We're back to where we need to be, almost. Yeah, save some time rather than running around there and doing it that way. We're gonna have to do some ass kissing now.
What have we here?
Recognize this voice.
The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
And Lady M, I presume.
You may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celene on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
We already know plenty about how careful you have to be with Morrigan.
I hope so. I could use another ally here.
A sentiment I share, considering recent events.
Recent events?
Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet, if Celene is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
And this is presuming we can trust your information. We're not the hero of Ferelden, and you remember how she was with us before we earned the right for her to not be.
You left Celene alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough. For the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celene? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you? If anything were to happen to Celene, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
I believe that. And she's clearly still handy with magic if she smoked a Venatori. I'm not surprised. It's Morrigan. That's the real Witch of the Wilds.
Why did you kill the agent? You might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
He's still mischievous. Claudia Black is such a good voice actress. I mean, I love Morrigan as a character. She's one of my favorite characters in the whole franchise, but even beyond that, she does a great job voice acting Morrigan.
Lord Inquisitor.
I'd like your opinion of this gathering, my lady.
It's doomed to fail, of course. Celene knows that.
You don't have faith in the peace talks.
At least it should be amusing. We haven't had such a menagerie at court in living memory.
Have you noticed anything odd this evening?
Too few
Might be pushing it a little though.
in attendance, my dear. A shame. They are so pleasantly decorative.
Good evening, my lady.
If you have the nobility perk from the Inquisition, you can actually ask her to dance, but I thought since we're playing a character with a noble background, we wouldn't need it. I guess I was incorrect about that.
Look at Lady Cambien's slippers, trimmed with pearls and emeralds.
Still a shoe person, I see.
Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose, and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambien's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So,
Nobles peacocking.
how did Cambien acquire such a grand shoe? What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
I suppose if you're trying to blackmail people like she is 24/7.
You're different here than in Sky.
Once a spy master, always a spy master.
Approachable, perhaps.
This is Halam Shiral, Inquisitor. This is the Imperial Court. This is the beating heart of the great game. Of course, everyone is wearing a mask. I learned this very young. I was still a girl when I attended my first ball. All this, the smiles, the small talk, it is a dance. And like any dance, it can be learned. For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep.
What do you think?
I wonder what her take on this is.
What we need most of all is a stable Olay. Either Celene or Gaspard can give us that.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
Have you seen anything interesting?
Oh yes. Halam Shiral is lousy with scandals and scheming. But no sign of our Tevinter infiltrator, I'm afraid.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
We got our court approval all the way back up to 80 from that, which is pretty good. We gotta go to the servants' quarters. We've done most of what we can with these people. It's still locked, of course. Oh, what part is next? I'm trying to make sure everything stays steady here. Alright, the servants' quarters is where we're heading next, which will also be another timed section, so... Speed will behoove us once again. Can I do anything with this, eavesdrop yet?
I had no idea.
There we go. I knew it gave you something eventually. Just keep trying that until you get it, I suppose. And these servants' quarters are right down here. We'll drop a save before we head in here as well.
This could be worth checking out.
And once this loads in, prepare for pain because all of your party is gonna be equipped with dress clothes and not their gear. All they keep is their weapons and accessories, I think. So we're gonna have to go through and put everybody's clothes back on, unfortunately, including our own too. So that's always cool. I'll make sure all of our stuff is back on. No, it took my weapons too. Interesting. Okay, well at least we keep everything else. Alright, Cassandra, it should be relatively easy to figure out who had what with this because it's all named for the people it belongs to, so that, on the bright side, won't take too long at least. Let's try to do this quick.
Someone will be held accountable for this.
Oh, that's what you had for me? I'm gonna drop a save again just in case we struggle with this. Diary of a Nosy Servant. Since I took that box up to the Grand Apartments, 9 people have subtly tried asking me where the vault is, including a couple of chevaliers, the 5th undergardener, and one of the Grand Duchess's footmen. I'm not mad enough to tell, and these elves are dead as hell, so all the elves that came in here were murdered. I gotta get up on this beam here for that Hala statue, but we also need to figure out how to jump up onto that Hala statue. Is it these, I wonder? There's a barrel right there that would lead me to believe so. Let's try to do this cautiously. Winter Palace, the servants' wing. During her reign's 5th year, Empress Celene substantially expanded the palace servants' living quarters. They now encompass a large stretch of garden which the landscape architect Trenu designed. It is considered one of the finest examples of his style in all lay. Let's not fall off before we grab the Hala statuette. And so that's that side done. Same room, I could have just looped around. Would have been much faster that way. Let's return to the palace interior. So we are going out here. Here's the gardens. It is a pretty place.
This was no servant. What was he doing here?
This man was a council of Herald's emissary. Curious to find him here.
The crest of the Chalon family. Duke Gaspard will answer for this.
Duke Gaspard is not stupid enough to assassinate... Duke Gaspard is not stupid enough to assassinate a council of heralds and leave his dagger in his back.
Venatori agents!
He's not stupid enough for that.
That must be the Venatori leader.
Enjoy. We're gonna give the people at the ballroom something to talk about when they find the bloodstains in the garden.
The Venatori were watching this approach. They're organized.
Yeah, I don't believe Gaspard to be stupid enough to just leave his knife in his back like that. That wouldn't make any sense at all. I would be extremely surprised if he was dumb enough to just off a council of heralds and leave his knife there like, hey everybody, look what I did. Not exactly his style, I don't think. At least I would hope he didn't get into his position by being that stupid. You would think he still has some brain cells about him. Can't open this.
Let's look around.
That's into the Hala statue. We will need that. Can grab this quickly. We do gotta get a move on. We're taking a while actually to get through this. It's gonna sting, but we don't have a choice. That's a lot of damage you just inflicted on me. Take some back. So far, so good. Not sure if I even need to be looting them. I don't know if they'll have anything worth my time to loot, realistically. I think this was the side of this place we didn't need to come. I think we just came here for the Hala statue, but you are getting to see what happened to all of those servants. A lot of dead people here. The fact that none of the guards in the Winter Palace have noticed any of this is concerning. You would think they would all be checking this. I mean, the Empress and Duke Gaspard are here. It's not just Celene, it's Gaspard too. It's not only the leader of Orlais, it's also the successor of Orlais. Try to smoke him before he does any nonsense again. His friend was hitting me with some good shit. Grand apartment. Gentlemen. Catch. Fortunate the other guy just walked out of that. Did he just run outside? Let's get upstairs. We're down to 76 approval, so I want to be snappy about this. Well, that's rather awkward. Don't mind me, boys. It was deliberate. I totally meant for that to happen. It was definitely intentional for me to yeet myself off the balcony like that. That's gonna cost me some approval, unfortunately. Let's get everybody up here to help me with this. Make this faster. Timed events are so stressful to me, especially ones like this, where there's actual, like, stakes of how this ends. That's just the grand apartments. We need to come back for that room. We just need some goodies first. That's the thing we're here for, this Hala statue right here. Oh boy. Oh, I used my ult by accident. That's very cool. That misclick is beautiful. I'm so glad that happened to me. I'm even happier that that happened to me. Oh, what a shit show. What a shit show. It's the way that I did it again by accident for me. Not only did I do it once off the balcony, but then I did it again out of the bedroom window. That's hilarious. Alright, let's grab what we came here for, and then we can see if we can unfuck this going forward. The Elven Locket is important for the ending we want to get.
Unwise, Celene.
I believe that's what we need for the ending that I'm angling for. Don't think I'm wrong about that, but it has been a while. Yeah, what was the window I jumped out of? This one on my right, I think. Yes, that one. That's the one that I dove out of. Yeah, gentlemen. The poison cloud is a nice touch, actually. Oh my god, do not fall out of the window again. That was about to irritate me quite largely. Venatori marksman. Goodbye. Thankfully, we can build our focus meter up quite fast again.
Fancy meeting you here.
Ambassador.
So, you're Inquisitor Trevelyan. I'm surprised they got you sobered up and dressed for this party. We haven't been properly introduced, have we? I'm Ambassador Briala.
I'm glad to meet you finally, Ambassador.
Your reputation for getting results is well deserved. You cleaned this place out. It will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So,
Woman who does her own fighting,
the
huh?
Herald's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
He was dead when I arrived.
I expected as much. You may have arrived with the Grand Duke, but you don't seem to be doing his dirty work. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers, but killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevinter assassins into the palace? Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
He didn't seem so.
Are you sure he's behind this? He was too easygoing for a man plotting treason.
Don't let his charm blind you. He's illusion. That smile is his mask. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. You might just be an ally worth having. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
What do I have to give you in exchange for this army of spies?
A moment of consideration.
Right.
I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talks before the night is over. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both.
Barking up the wrong tree with the manipulation tactics, Briala.
More politics and double dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
No.
It's the game, my dear. Everyone plays it here.
Yeah, there is definitely not anybody who is not corrupt.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Oh, well, it's too bad you didn't help me when the fight was actually occurring, huh? Would have come in useful. I think it's probably about time we get back to the ballroom, unless we end up hearing multiple bells again and lose even more approval. We're about to get a big jump, though, when we go back to the ballroom, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. If you're running a little low, it's fine. And that's bell number 1, but we do know we're allowed at least bell 2, so...
Interesting. Is it true what they say? You're the Inquisitor, are you not? We heard stories of your accomplishments.
I'd wager I have better tales than anything you've heard.
I told you, Philippe. Not everyone fights an archdemon and lives to tell. It's an inspiration.
If you like, Commander Cullen could give you all the details of that battle. He's in the ballroom.
Cullen's gonna hate me for that.
But I shouldn't leave my post.
The once in a lifetime opportunity.
Be gone a moment.
Philippe, the world is coming to an end. If we don't hear this story now, we'll never have a chance.
You're right. Thank you, Inquisitor. Let's go.
Alright, that's our second bell, which means we have to be kind of snappy here.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
More secrets. Amshiral clues. Felipe, move in on the western wing of the palace when I send you 3 shots of brandy. Not taking any chances. Gaspard. Doesn't necessarily mean he's guilty. That could just mean that he's being cautious with his own life, right? Doesn't mean he's a bad man. I think Gaspard is probably the one I would trust the most out of all current options. That Caprice coin. We might make it back to the ballroom in time here. We did. Alright, but it is getting a little late on in this episode, so I think I'm going to wrap it on up here. Now we finish the servant quarters. Next episode, we'll be setting up our endings. And we should probably finish Amshiral next episode, actually, if I'm remembering correctly. So, thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and a comment on your way out, and I will see you soon with the next part of Amshiral. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.